Britta, this video comes to you on Monday, June the 3rd, but I've actually just gotten back from my 5-year high school reunion. It was so much fun. I have a ton of footage from it, but that's going to be my video on Wednesday. So last week was book week, and this week is movie week. 10 movies. Number 1 being my least favorite movie of all time. 10, my absolute favorite movie of all time today. This list changes a lot, but this is how it is right now. Movie 1 that I absolutely detest is Sons of Provo. It is the only movie that I've ever turned off because I was just so bored. Movie number 2, Hot Rod. You know what you did. Mostly it was because I had to watch it 3 times in one day. You would think I wouldn't sit through it 3 times, but 3 different groups of friends who just happened to want to watch it that day, and I wanted to hang out with them, so I did. Number 3, Wild Wild West with Will Smith. This would actually rank lower. Will Smith is the reason it ranks higher than number 1. Closer to neutral, so there's not so many negative feelings. Brave. They should have either let Brenda Chapman stay on to finish, or actually given Mark Andrews the time he needed to pull the film all the way around back to where the studio wanted it to be. I feel like the movie that they ended up putting out was sort of halfway between what these two parties were going for. Now we're at movie 5, a film that I feel completely neutral about. Oh, I just watched it with Dan and Weston, Skyfall. It had like good parts, like I was really excited when he got the Walter PPK and like the Aston Martin and stuff. And then there were like really bad parts. And then when I finished the movie, I'm like, I'm not a different person for having seen this. And I don't really care that I saw it, and I never want to see it again. Ooh, but now we get to the movies that I have positive feelings for. I guess this movie would be like nostalgia. A lot of Disney movies could fit in this role because they're not my favorite films, but they're very enjoyable. I'm going to have to go with Hunchback of Notre Dame for number 6, just because it's a lot of fun to watch and sing along to with your animation friends. And your other friends. I have other friends. I have other friends. Movie 7. Can I just say Brad Bird? Brad Bird ranks at 7 because Ghost Protocol and The Incredibles and The Iron Giant could all comfortably fit. Movie 8 is actually my favorite movie. But since movies for me are social fun times, I have to knock it down to number 8 because this is a movie that nobody wants to watch with me, mostly because it's like 9 hours long, and it's the making of documentaries on the Lord of the Rings special extended edition DVDs. I cry every time I watch them. How sad is that when Return of the King like wins all the Oscars? By the end of it, I'm like, Movie 9 is a tie. House of Flying Daggers, Joda Akbar. They're big spectacle films and battles and costumes and settings, and they're just beautiful and they're full of color. The number 1 movie that I love is The Fall. I love The Fall. Britta, I'm so glad you showed me The Fall. It's a film that grabs you emotionally, both through humor and through sadness. Britta, what film projects do you most want to work on? I'd like to be on the crew of the animated film that wins the Best Picture Oscar. I want to work on the Bleach live action movies. Like, more than anything. And hey, if it's not a complete bomb like the Dragon Ball Z film, maybe they'll make a sequel, maybe I'll work on that, or maybe Warner Brothers will decide that now is not the time for a Bleach live action movie and they'll postpone it, and so I'll actually be in the industry by the time they start making it. Anyway, Britta, movie week is going to be so much fun. I look forward to your video tomorrow. High five!